Lindsey Stirling, it's your very first time in Europe and here in Celtica.
Yes.
What are you feeling about it? Are you enjoying the atmosphere? Do you like it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, Italy is absolutely gorgeous, and like being here in the middle of the mountains and these, you know, everything here, well, everything in the United States is very new. There's not a lot of history, and so it's been really cool to just see things that there's so much history all around me, and everybody's so nice. Everybody's been just happy and smiley, and I love it.
Anything from Valle, San Caso? No time at all.
No, I got here and play.
From one stage.
Yeah, on stage a lot. At the end of my, all those shows, I'm gonna stay a couple extra days and go up to Venice and then go down to Rome.
Wow.
And so I'll get to have a little bit of.
You got a great success on internet and after your participation in famous American talent show, isn't it? And who was Lindsey Stirling before that, and who is she today?
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I started playing the violin when I was about 6 years old, so I've played for about 19 years now. But yeah, I always wanted to make sure that the violin was something that expressed who I was and not, what everybody told me I should be. And so the violin was my way of expressing me, and that's why I love to play, different kinds of music with the violin to show that it doesn't have to be a certain way, and that, likewise, we can all be whoever we want to be. So that's what I try to represent through the violin. Before America's Got Talent, I was studying to be a therapist at BYU, Brigham Young University.
Yeah.
And I was, I got to go on the show, and after being on America's Got Talent, I realized that I absolutely love playing the violin, and I love performing, and I love sharing music with other people, and it brings me joy and it brings others joy. And so now that's what I do.
And is it still an open relation with violin? You are still discovering it, I suppose, day by day, no?
Yeah, no, I mean, I like to try different types of music, and everything from, I started with classical, then I went into rock, then hip-hop, and then I just recently did a dubstep song that was, now everybody wants dubstep. So I keep discovering new types of music that, I love and that others love, and to me that's what makes music enjoyable, is when it's something that can be enjoyed both ways.
Yeah, and violin, like instrument, is very suitable for many kind of music, and the meaning that it's very flexible, no?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can take the violin in every different direction you want. You can do fiddle music, Celtic, it can do, rock and roll. I mean, it can be whatever you want it to be.
Taking as inspiration, Bob Dylan, I suppose,
oh, yeah.
And his many changes in music from acoustic to electric music. He got many critics about his choices, no? And what about you? In the meaning, you started like to use violin in classical music, and then you turned to many other kind of music. Have you received from your professor or from some fan any critic about this decision?
Well, when I first started doing it, my teacher thought that it was a waste of time and it was silly, and he actually stopped teaching me. He wouldn't teach me anymore as his student because he thought I was wasting my time and not taking music seriously. But I found that overall, most people find it refreshing that, when most people like it when you try new things. And especially the world we live in today is very experimental, And so I found that for the most part, people are very accepting and very supportive of what I do. Everyone besides my teacher.
Even internet maybe and the possibility to listen to many kind of genre of music is going to make an approach very transversal. I don't know how to
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, it crosses over.
A crossover. Yeah.
And the interesting thing about putting yourself out on the internet is there's a lot of people that will say like mean things,
Yeah.
but you just have to ignore the mean comments and realize that for every mean comment there's 100 really nice comments.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't let those things get you down, because you know, anything you do, there's going to be people that don't like it or hate it or are mean about it. But you know, just focusing on the positive is what keeps me going.
going. One question about your tracks and album, because you produced many videos and single tracks. Are you going to produce an album collecting these single tracks, or which is the feeling about producing an album?
Oh, definitely. I can't wait. I'm waiting till I have enough music for it to be all original tracks. I didn't want to do any, you know, other people's music on there. So in September I'll have my album finished, and it'll be 10 tracks. 10 tracks of all my own music, and I'm really excited. Once the album is done, the end of September, I'm going to go on a month-long tour through the U.S. and you know, take my CD to the world, or to the United States.
Great.
Yeah.
10 tracks, and it will be, I suppose, very crossing many genres, no?
Well, mostly it's going to be electronic music, so like EDM, electronic, dubstep, that style is what the album is going to be.
Which artist influenced you the most, and are you planning some collaboration with some artists that you like?
Oh man, I'm always thinking about collaborations. I mean, I would say the artists that inspired me the most were probably Bond. It was a group of 4 women that played violin, cello, and they did it in a kind of you know, electronics. They had electrified fiddles, and it was a quartet. And just seeing them, the first time I realized, wow, the violin doesn't have to be classical. It can be fun. It can be exciting. And so I would say Bond is a group that really influenced me a lot. David Garrett is another violinist that kind of took the violin to the main stage, and he inspired me. And as far as collaborations, I mean, I'm working on some with other YouTube artists. Someday I would love to do one with Skrillex, because I'm a big Skrillex fan. Yeah.
And many of these collaborations start from internet, I suppose, from contacts you take from other artists moving like you, maybe the same.
Yeah, all of
spirit.
all of the artists on YouTube are very, like, we like to collaborate a lot, because we all, you know, we all understand that world. It's like this little club of musicians that you know, that we all respect and we all enjoy each other. So we do a lot of work together.